It's like if you took one thing and you added another, you would then have two things. They would be like brothers. Listen to how quiet that was. Yep, that was, I think, a proper sentence. That's why I'm not a rapper. Alright. Hi, it's Cam. Me here. I'm gonna talk about the second quarterfinal round that went on some night ago. Australia is upside down, so can't remember how to phrase the time zone. Oh man. So you notice this is quiet, no more scratchy noise. I'm sitting on my PJ pants, and it's just such a better adjustment. I'm going to be in a great disposition today. Oh, also, we're going to get a quick sponsorship out of the day. I think we know what's coming up. We have ASICS. I specifically, last night, I was like, how can I really do a good ASICS? I only have the one shirt, so I don't know how to do a good ASICS sponsorship. I was like, I know exactly what I'll do. So I wore my shoes out today, and they are Brooks. And look, they are just disgusting now. It's all snowy outside. You want to know why? Because fuck Brooks. That's why. Alright? ASICS. The shoe for champions. Look at how nice those are. Alright. Sponsorship out of the way. Sorry about that. Had to get real for a second. Back into the schmutz of tennis. Darn it. I got a splinter. And I don't like that. Okay. Whew. So, it doesn't hurt. I just don't like splinters. We got Andrei Rublev and Daniil Medvedev as match number 1. The one match I was able to guess correctly. So if you have a good memory, you got the spoiler. Figured out the next match. But either way, Andrei Rublev, 7th seed, took on Daniil Medvedev, 4th seed. I didn't see an upset in this one, because, I mean, they play together. They have played in the past. Rublev really doesn't do too well against Medvedev. And he didn't. Straight set win for Daniil. Looking solid. He goes in with a... No, I didn't update that, did I? No, didn't update the percentages. But anyway, 99 games won out of 152 total. Really nice. He's actually... It's crazy. They're all right around 150, except for Djokovic, who's at 200. Oh, I spoiled... No, it's... anyway. I didn't spoil it. I talked about that anyway. Here we go. All shaken of this splinter. Golly whiz. So Andrei Rublev lost 5-7, 3-6, 2-6. Won 10 games to Medvedev's 19. So a really quick, efficient match, which is good for Daniil. And what happened this... I know I was supposed to talk about it like 2 videos ago or something. I said, I don't even know. I don't know why I'm doing that. Oh, man, short-term memory. So, so I said that it could be an all-Russian final, but only if something happened. And that something was if Stefanos Tsitsipas took out Rafael Nadal. And I had no thought that it would happen. In the last video, I don't think I brought it up, when I was talking about these at least. I don't think I brought that up. Mostly because I really didn't think it was going to happen. When he did beat Nadal, oddly enough, I think it was on clay. That may have been Federer. But either way. So he's more of a slow court player, and the Australian is the faster of the courts. I know he did well on grass one year, but I don't think he played Nadal. And Nadal's not much of a grass player anyway. So it was a 5-set match. I watched the first 2.5 sets, which was stupid, because apparently the last 2.5 sets were the ones to watch. What I saw at first was Nadal just being efficient, going for certain points, the break points, and Stefanos really couldn't... I mean, he could handle the spin adjustment on those different points, but he couldn't quite figure out when the different spins were going to happen. And so I'm assuming, because I haven't seen the full match, but I've seen highlights, that he just caught up to that and was like, okay, this is when he's going to start playing these points, this is when he's going to slow down the spin. And once he figured that out, I mean, he can handle spin. He has a one-handed backhand. It's not a weak one-handed backhand. He has the slice if he really can't catch up to the top spin. And it's a deep slice and it's a drop shot. So he has a really good variety of shots. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good enough. So I can't imagine it being completely Nadal losing his game. It must have been from the highlights I saw, which was one of the reasons I don't like ESPN. They really focus on Nadal's performance, and they're like, "Look at these points. He didn't lose this one. He lost this one." And it's like, yeah, he definitely lost. Like he was double faulting early in the second set, and it was like, ooh. He was hitting a lot of balls into the net that Tsitsipas Tsitsipas had, I believe Tsitsipas had quick games, service games, and Nadal had longer service games at first, and then in the third set it switched. No, it may have been the second set where it switched. Either way, it switched at one point, and I remember going, "Huh, that's kind of weird," but Nadal was still winning all the games. And that's why, like, it went to a tiebreak. I think Nadal was up in the third set, and I remember seeing it in a tiebreak, groggy. I woke up, I was like, whoa. And Nadal was in a tiebreak. I was like, oh, that's good for Tsitsipas, but still didn't see it really going beyond that, so I fell back asleep. Good call. Missed the rest of it. And I think, it was a combination of Nadal definitely not being at his peak efficiency. He's at the quarterfinal match. He's going to be a little bit tired. So I'm not saying that it was an off day by any means, but it was more Stefanos capitalizing on a long match for Nadal, or long journey for Nadal, where Stefanos really had light legs. He missed a whole match, last round, fourth round. So he had not the advantage, but he had the opportunity, and he definitely seized it. Great for Tsitsipas. And he's totally in place here at a semifinal. He is a comfortable player. He's a fun player to watch. It's an Australian crowd, and they like entertainment. He's entertaining. Medvedev, really not that entertaining of a player. Kind of a cut and dry. I'm going to hit my shots here. I'm going to win my shots here. I'm going to break you when I need to break you. So, as much as I like Medvedev, and I have Medvedev winning this match, if Tsitsipas plays with the same vigor that he played against Nadal, probably going to wait it out and do another 3-set, late third set rally. I don't know how else to phrase that, but yeah. 3-set turnaround, something like that. I don't think he's going to do it 2 in a row, but going off Nadal to a younger player like Medvedev, and one with a right-handed gameplay, two-handed backhand, very, he sees that in a lot of other players. You don't see Nadal's one-handed... Oh, well, no, he's not one-handed. Nadal's crazy lefty spin and versatile backhand, I guess. It's not one-handed. Either way, Tsitsipas has a good chance. I expect it to be a long match, but definitely the better of the semifinal matches. I was so upset with the Djokovic-Karatsev match. I didn't see it, unfortunately, because 3 o'clock in the morning. I usually fall. I couldn't get it. Just missed it completely. I think I may have seen warm-ups, but I was just out of it at that point. So, yeah, go Medvedev, but at the same time, great. It's a 4 seed against a 5 seed. It's going to be a really close match. I think it could go either way, but my preference is Medvedev. He's a hard-hitting player. He leads the head-to-head, I think. Gosh whiz. I remember looking at 2 today. I'm pretty sure he leads 3-1. But that would have been, you know what, Cam? Would have been a great thing to write down. So, next tournament. We got it. All right. Here's that. I'm going to get the splinter out of my hand. And happy what day this is to everybody who's watching it on this day.